Good afternoon, YouTube. Don Black American Highlander here. It's been a little over a month since I uploaded something, so I figured it's time to check in. For a while, I've had a few things on my mind I want to talk about. Friends and enemies, time. There's a certain thing I wanted to kind of go out into the great wide world and ask a few specific questions about the knife community. But the other day on break, a guy I hadn't seen in probably 10 years, 12, something like that, I used to work with. He pulled into the parking lot while I was on break, and he's talking about how long it's been since he's seen me. I said, well, about 8 years ago I stopped by to see you, and your brother told me that you were at work, so I stayed with him for a little while. He said, yeah. I said, Ronald moved up with my mom. I said, yeah, he was in a different spot when I went to see him. And then he told me that in that time that my buddy had throat cancer, and they took out his voice box, and he's got some kind of deal, push button deal to talk, not the little thing, but I've not seen that yet. So that kind of made up my mind that I was going to talk about time. And to be honest with you guys, for the past 2 or 3 months, the last month it's got really bad. I've been getting really depressed about time. It's really about how much time I've got left, and all the things I've got to get done before I run out of time. And I just sit and wonder, have I got time to teach this little girl what she needs to know before I depart this world? I mean, last Sunday, the 22nd, I turned 50 years old, so I've not got too many more days before that dirt nap. Tuesday the 31st, my little girl turned 4. I just got to get busy. And I'm telling you, it's around 40 years old that you start to understand the saying, youth is wasted on the young. And it's a shame that we don't realize that when we're in our younger years. It's almost too late when we realize what that's about. And I just want to take a minute and say, if there's something you got to do, get it done. Don't procrastinate. Don't hesitate to go see your friends and your relatives. Don't hesitate to do things for yourself. Don't waste your time. I mean, my wife just brought me a beautiful, beautiful edition of Robert E. Howard's Complete Chronicles of Conan, and it's nearly 1,000 pages, and I've got to make time to do that. I guess the depressing part is not really that I don't have that much time left to get all the things I need to get done and the things I want to get done. I get depressed about all the time that I've wasted. I got a lot of ground to cover, and I want to do all I can to get that to-do list completed before I leave here. So it's just me checking in and saying, if there's something you want to get done, do it. Do it now. Don't put it off. Y'all Black American Highlander. We'll see you next one, guys.